it's supposed to stop, but I didn't realize yeah.
If everybody who pledged had given $1, you would have met your original goal.
Yeah, that's
It
actually
feels
good
better.
way to put it. That's interesting.
You would have gone over the original goal.
Jo, all I can say is as long as you don't go epic exclusive, it'll be epic.
No. He's already said no to that.
No, I know, bad joke, because God, yeah.
Don't.
Well,
There's so many people in this chat.
Awards because as dragons, we're expected to be smooth
Leave
and superior.
It's safe to say that I'm not going epic because I can't because
Alright, real quick guys, this is the Discord of Day of Dragons, a game that just recently started being made, or well, not recently, they've been working on this game since 2017, and their Kickstarter just ended today, and they were able to, originally their goal was $12,000. They made $500,000 in just the time that it took to end the Kickstarter. The dev of the game, Jo, he did not expect this at all. So this is incredible. So let me get back to resuming the audio of the Discord.
their all their community features, their friends features, their Steam library. You know, Epic is the Epic store. It's new. It's still has a lot of work to be done on it.
No shopping cart.
But so no, I'm not gonna do an Epic
50
exclusive.
or
I'm gonna stay on Steam.
5,000 or
I'm not
500,000
saying that I'm not
or
ever going to be on other
$533,000.
platforms.
That's a
but
lot.
I'm always going to be on Steam.
Is it stressful for you right now having all these people that are depending on you for this game? I mean, you've got tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people now that know about this project and the ambition behind it.
And that is Insomnia you were currently
Isn't that
hearing.
intimidating? Isn't that
He's
scary
in on
as
this
a
game.
developer?
Or well, he's
No.
one of the people helping out.
Yeah, that's right. You don't feel
I'm,
emotions. I
Now
forgot.
that
You're
you
not. You can't.
mention it.
He's,
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done so much in my life. I've had multiple professions. I've been a personality on the radio to thousands, tens of thousands, or hundreds of thousands of people. I've lived quite a life, and this is awesome. This is a dream come true. It's something I've wanted to do since I was a kid, but I don't feel no pressure. I hold myself to a higher standard than what you guys are going to hold me to. I'm a perfectionist. I want to make a game that works, that looks good, that plays good, that runs good, that is good. I'm my own. I'm my own taskmaster. I'm my own worst critic. So, and I'm always trying to better myself. So, I don't feel any pressure. I don't feel any stress. And I do have emotions.
Two.
Wait, you do?
Yeah, two. Calm and anger. So.
Pictures of his tears.
It's gonna be.
They're
It'd probably
angry
be a lot
tears.
scarier if no one was interested. So what a great thing it is.
Oh, and I'm also one of the backers for this game. I'm one of the White
True,
Dragon
and also I
players.
want to thank you, Jo, for everything you've done for all of us. We support you because we know that you're gonna do well with this game, and you're putting everything in.
I was kind of expecting you to say, I want to thank my mom, my brother, and all my homies in the
This is just his first step to taking over the world. Make everyone dragon.
We are all dragons.
Then make himself the alpha dragon.
Dwagons.
Death is a paradise.
It's
freaking
Ray.
Oh, so this means you're gonna be able to get the hamster dragon too, aren't you, Jo? Or Jo?
Oh, we're definitely going to have a hamster dragon.
Dude, Jo should make
Sounds hilarious.
That sounds delicious.
Oh my god!
Ball and it can one-shot Pookie.
Yeah, he's gonna make
you
it.
leave that little hamster alone. If he's crawling across the desert floor, you leave that little guy alone.
Well, I mean, he said he's gonna make the.
Sized hamster, but then as soon as he hits alpha status, he becomes a giant
Well, he said.
behemoth, like larger than a regular behemoth.
Well, he said he's gonna make the hamster dragon the strongest dragon in the game, so it's gonna be a dev only.
That would be epic. Gonna be holding you to that promise.
He should make a castle in the sky with a giant, freaking huge dragon on it, and then name it Jo.
The hamster is too cute but deadly.
It's like that one time in the Isle whenever the Dryo glitched and they could do 100 bleed with 1 bite.
So is Jo like the John Hammond of the Dragon World then?
Ooh.
Gonna have Universal breathing down your neck.
Ba da da da
I
da.
want Zhao to be the giant dragon.
Jurassic Dragons.
Make
I've already had Amazon contact me.
Amazon, really?
Really? Amazon?
Wow, that was
What?
fast.
Wait, Amazon? Like, I forgot they have a game development division, don't they?
Yeah.
I never knew Amazon had a division,
Game
though,
Dev, they've
for
already
games.
contacted me.
What did they want? Your soul?
They wanted
I ask you very sincerely, please do one thing. Don't make the John Hammond mistake. Please pay your programmers top dollar.
Oh.
Is the program.
Short lives.
But Zhao is his
I
own
am the programmer.
That's how he's circumventing that mistake.
Well, that programmer is getting like $500,000.
You're saying for Zhao to pay himself top dollar.
Yes,
Okay.
I think we got that covered.
It was all just a
Oh,
scheme.
we don't need 2 developers. We just need 1 and pay him all the money.
So if
what is
like
that, like
Zhao
$700 a minute?
dies from sleep deprivation, does all the money go to like the study of making dragons a real thing in real life?
Oh, hell yeah.
I wish that would happen. Well,
Dude, if
except the
someone-
dying part.
No, your
someone made
mistake
that
is
a
thinking
Kickstarter,
Zhao
I
can
would
die
back it.
now.
He'll be reincarnated as a dragon in another life. Isekai.
Hold up.
Zhao's
Hell
life
yeah.
force is linked to the game now.
Hey,
Zhao's
Zhao.
like the new
Dragon
Tom
Ball.
Howard.
In the very long future, you need to create yourself as a bewilder beast from How to Train Your Dragon and be that in the game, walking around.
Copyright.
Zhao is the new Tom Howard. He cannot be killed.
I think if you see me in the game, I'll probably be a hamster in a ball, and I'll be running around. in my ball.
Jo is inevitable.
actually a dragon.
Oh,
He'll have his own custom dragon.
You should
So
make
there's like a game on Steam that's about tanks, and if you kill the lead developer, you get like a special ability. So if we kill Zhao in the game, do players get a special ability that only you can get by killing?
Yes,
His
it's
radio
called,
voice.
Dude.
it's called a ban.
I think a lot of players are going
Seems
to be
logical.
protecting Zhao rather than trying to kill him.
heck yeah.
Yep.
To be fair, you have
protect
there
the
is no
small
name
hamster.
tag unless he's in a group. So like people are all gonna be like functioning under like anonymity. Anonymity?
Anonymity.
Anonymity. Anonymity.
Anatomy.
Anonymity.
Anonymous.
So it seems like that
Anonymity.
It seems like nobody else is making a dragon survival game. So I think Day of Dragons is the only
Do you have
dragon survival game.
It's a
Are y'all
gold mine of
ready
dragon
for the knockoffs?
Market has been
Oh god, all the Minecraft knockoffs for this. Oh god.
Roblox.
Minecraft. Zhao, you should make a creeper dragon that has the ability to self-explode whenever they want.
Yeah.
Guys, are we gonna see an
Well-
avatar in Minecraft where it's just a cat with blasting eyes?
Well, I mean, he's
like,
gonna. Sorry.
Isn't his icon a hamster with laser eyes?
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
So, like, I'm actually someone else in another Discord said like why isn't there like a furry survival game? And I kind of laughed at it.
Oh,
but I'm
God.
like,
Oh, they're actually
Yeah.
just extremely NSFW.
wait, what?
That's a hell
And
to the
it's
no
on
right there.
stream.
I mean, it's furry if it is not like.
It's a survival game, and it's on Steam, and it's extremely NSFW. And if you look for it, you will find it.
Oh my lord.
Hell no.
Oh my.
It's called Snare.
Information
Well, we
acquired
know
and
what you
saved
do with
permanent
your
memory.
time now.
Keep it PG, guys.
Well, now that you've said it, we all have to go find.
No,
No, we really don't.
Nope, not looking it up. I say, look, speak for yourself. I'm not searching that.
It's called Snare.
Tell you,
Still not searching it.
Oh no.
tell you what though, on the day of once beta's released, Jo is gonna be sitting on top of Pookie's head, just waiting for people to dive bomb into it. Just let it begin.
Man. I will protect that awesome worm. You guys cannot kill him.
No, I mean like letting themselves die to
Pookie.
Pookie.
In the best post possible.
I'll be honest. I'm really tickled to see so many people excited about my game because, I didn't think that we'd even raise 12. And I've said this before, but I didn't even think we'd raise $12,000 because I kind of lived in my own little world thinking that I'm like the only person that wants a game like this, and it's going to be really hard to sell on Steam. And I'm I don't know. I think that I'm just kind of in shock. I don't know if it's actually hit me yet, because I've just been so busy and so tired. But
Hashtag sleep J.
You should treat yourself and make a dragon that is only your
Instead of
species. That way we know
$12,000,
it's
you
you.
got 12,000 backers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should make a species that only you own. That way we all know it's you when you enter the game.
He just was talking that he's going to. It's going to be a hamster.
In a ball.
Listen in, dude.
I have a feeling that when he does that, it's gonna be like he's rolling across the desert and people like, oh, what's that? And they kind of stare and look and watch him just casually go by, and they're like, oh, whatever, it's just Jo.
Or if he blasts him with laser eyes.
All the future memes from this conversation.
But the moment people find out who JL is, there's just gonna be acres of dragons following him through the desert like Moses.
So heads to the ball parting the Red Sea, or whatever sea there is.
I can imagine
all be
now
waiting
so
for
many
his
dragons
dragon teacher.
starving to death because they won't go and get water because they want to follow Jay so much. They're just all gonna starve.
There'll just be a trail of dead bodies and dragons behind them.
So like
What's
the
with the dragon
Piper,
conga line?
so like the Piper who like let all the rats out of the village essentially in
No,
mythology.
but that has to be Jail's special ability.
Oh my
Those
gosh, that
dragons
is
in a radius around him
awesome.
can die. They are all immortal.
Look at Dragon Chat Ian. There's a hamster dragon.
That looks like a cannonball dragon though.
Eat that
It's like a potato.
It's adorable.
Oh my
Potato
god.
wants this.
So I think I know what JO's like special abilities hamster be. He basically takes absolute control over all player dragons, and they just have to sit and watch and let him like do whatever they want, whatever he wants.
Kind of like Independence Day where the queen controlled the entire swarm.
Yeah, essentially, like he just presses a button, and when he's in hamster form, he's like, "You're now all mine."
He's got to be modeled after Hamtaro.
Oh, yes.
God, that's adorable thing. Like, but have like little dragon stubby wings, so he can't actually fly.
Jail.
And little fangs, and he has to shoot fire.
But hey, Jail.
Wait, what if
No,
he was more like a
lasers.
Gonko?
You should put snozberries in the game.
Turn like to a
I
giant.
love how he got $500,000, and we're talking about hamster dragons. Great mind controlling hamster dragons with fangs modeled after Hamtaro. Okay, that's okay.
So wait, so he like his hamster ball has to also have wings on it. So because his actual wings on his body are too stubby and small, so he can't fly. But it's like he's basically created a flying hamster ball with dragon wings on it.
Ooh, like one
dragons?
Why don't we just make him into a Dragon Ball?
That'll be fun.
So that's how you have to
just do
summon him
that.
to the game. You collect all of them. That's how you have to get him in the game.
There should be snozberries in the game, and if you eat one, you temporarily become a hamster dragon.
Snozberries taste
So who's the one who like saying that they have to protect Pokey? Who is saying that?
Pokey.
Okay,
Hang on a second.
Pookie,
What's a
not Pokey.
What's a
No,
Pokey?
no,
Pookie
Pookie.
is the second
That's
game.
our game, sir.
It was supposed to be Pokey, but I had a moment and said Pookie.
Pookie's better. Don't regret that.
Yeah, okay,
Don't ever
yeah.
regret that. It's Pookie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yep.
there's gonna be more than like one death worm, right? Or is this gonna
Pokey is just a stupid
Yes. There's
I
gonna
don't think
be
Ant has to worry about Pokey dying because he can't even get close to it. I heard that on the stream. He just crashes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm undefeatable.
except by giant desert sandworm.
Is someone
yeah.
playing the
Yeah,
Hamtaro
you can
theme
talk
song?
about
I hear it. I hear it.
We won't talk about that.
Dude, you should give Pookie a dance
Pookie.
animation.
Look what I started. Oh no.
Yeah, do the Pookie and turn yourself around. That's what he's all about.
That's cringy, by the way.
That's adorable.
Hey,
I cringed so hard I got abs.
As in, you don't have them before, or ooh.
Ooh, that would work.
Oh, burn.
Nice quip.
You're welcome.
Or maybe he gained an extra set and he now has 12 abs.
Hiccups.
I don't think he has enough torso to have
concerning.
that. That's
Like
concerning.
I have the greatest comeback ever, but I don't want to say it because there's way too many people.
Ooh, Kickstarter announcement.
It's too bad.
Do it, you won't.
Nope. You're right. I won't. Yeah, you're totally right on that one. I won't.
Do it. Do it. Just
Nope.
do it.
Nope.
Oh my god, look how fast the emotes are shooting up.
They're
Oh,
literally
God.
like scrolling up.
Jeez.
Say try scrolling up while that's happening.
Just what is happening? Look at the speed.
Someone added a USA flag on there. That's
Oh god,
funny.
you have to be careful about the emotes you click.
There's a what? Who added the turd? Like really, guys?
Yeah, who did that?
It's a happy
I mean, I don't know if you should blame the one who added it or the 50 people who pressed on it as well.
Well, a lot of times people get excited and they click all of the emotes. So definitely the person who put it on.
Well, luckily nobody's using like Elude or innate NSFW emotes, so that's good.
Just
Look how fast that's
little
shooting up,
question
guys.
About like the dragon species, will they have a dragon that can hatch little eggs and just have like he's like an adult dragon that just has little dragonlings surrounding him?
You do understand
like all of
that's
them?
the micro dragon.
Micro dragon will eat eggs.
So, I've been asked so many questions over the last 4 weeks. I'm willing to turn the shoe on the other foot and ask you guys questions. Because
Ooh, excitement grows.
I'm one of those rare devs because I don't have any bad habits of being a dev yet because I'm a new dev.
Don't get them.
But I'm one of those devs that is genuinely curious about what people think about certain things. So I want to know, out of all the backer rewards, all Kickstarter rewards, what is your favorite? It could be a skin, it could be a dragon, but which one of them is your favorite?
Ice Behemoth.
The one that gets me a game.
Nursery.
That's a really good. That's a good backer reward. Go one gets you a game. I like that.
Ice Behemoth for days.
I really like the nurse dragon. The backer rewards and not just pledges.
Yeah,
I think
I'm really
the
excited
hybrid
for
is
the
a
nursery.
neat idea because
Nurse.
I think the hybrid, because it cannot nest, truly is a Kickstarter exclusive.
I'm much
That
more
is true.
excited to have a game where you can actually fly around as a dragon, so I don't really care what I get, as long as I could just, I don't know, fly.
Yeah.
Same here.
I
I'm happy
actually
to
like.
be here, honest.
I actually like the nesting dragon because it seems very like loving and motherly in a way, and I really like that kind of concept of like.
It's finally over.
Oh god.
Oh my
Okay. Let's try not to eat our mics.
Yeah, please. We're not on Xbox Live anymore.
What was that?
Okay.
Black Ops 2?
I think someone ate their mic.
So Jay,
think I
something that I am worried about, Jay, is all of these dragons are being like specifically made with like utility purposes, and I think it's fantastic, especially when people start teaming up. It'll be a great community. I'm though worried about how people are going to team up and what will incite them to actually team up so that these groups that can utilize these different functions will actually happen.
Let's see.
Bioluminescent dragon sucks.
Would you say
How
boneless
dare you?
dragon?
Wow.
Can we get a
I mean, you haven't seen what they actually look like, have you?
I mean, they suck in looks. I mean, they suck in skill. Not looks.
You
Not
say
looks,
that,
okay,
and then
skill.
you're gonna get swarmed by 100 of them, and you're gonna get lit up like a Christmas tree.
They can't
I
do
will
anything,
blind
dude,
them with
so
my
all they're gonna do is give me a beautiful light show. They can't kill me.
I will.
The Warpaint Dragons is their nickname.
You say that, and then they're gonna blind you repeatedly by forcing you to look at
will
yourself all
blind
lit
you
up.
with my
can't escape.
spit
You will
in
just
your
glow.
eyeballs.
Oh my lord.
I have to kill them each
I
one
already
by
muted
one.
the guy. That's pretty toxic.
Yep.
Like, come on.
Twist
Like,
his
Geo's
I mean,
image
everyone's
pretty
entitled
toxic.
to their opinion. I mean,
Yeah.
people are entitled to their own opinions, but like,
Banhammer.
This is a celebration, sir.
Yeah, like, come on.
You,
It's
you
a-
didn't listen,
This is
did
the
you?
same guy who
I
basically
said,
came in eating his mic. Like, jeez. Come on.
There's
all
no
he's really
said
saying,
in-
all
I
he's really
said in
saying
skills.
is they're terrible and bad.
I kind of wonder if he's even a backer
skill, but
with that kind of
they're good
attitude.
in
Like,
looks.
man, that's harm.
Okay, so the question and answer. What was the question?
What
was your favorite dragon?
What was your favorite out of the stretch goals? What was your favorite one?
Yes. So
I really, really like the nurse dragon. I'm also really excited to see the microraptor. The feather
Whoa.
dragon.
Whoa. Whoa
I
there.
didn't say anything. Y'all heard nothing.
Hold up.
Shh,
Oh.
hush. I didn't say anything.
Too much
No.
aisle here. I think.
I mean, it's more of
Listen.
Microraptor.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Let her talk. Let her
I
talk.
think
like a
someone's
fake.
been playing too much
Microdragon.
Monster Hunter.
Oh, God.
Omnia, is that UIC? No?
I think I'm excited for the hybrid and the
I
behemoth.
reckon probably the
Mhm.
greatest reward is getting to fund a game we're all excited about. Like, I would rather have paid the money and not gotten anything and still get this amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
I just
Aw.
like.
Yeah. Did someone
Thanks.
call a Microraptor from Monster Hunter? That is arc, dude. That's not Monster.
Hey, Gio, I do want to say something. As long as you deliver a solid base product, a solid foundation, I don't think anybody here will have an issue because that's the core importance of a game. As long as your core foundation is solid and you deliver that, then everything built upon it is going to also be amazing.
I agree. As long as the mechanics of the game turn out fantastically well, it really doesn't matter how many dragons or what species you make.
And from
Dragon
what I've
mating
seen,
DLC
it's
when?
pretty much already-
Oh my god. Well, it was either
Didn't Amp also say in one of his videos that like you can have 2 player dragons mate and then give birth to another player dragon egg?
So messed
Oh my god.
of course, Anthomnia would want
You're not gonna have like the animation and that, but I mean you get something.
I mean,
I just am really excited to think about in like 2 years we see like a white hybrid dragon just flying around and you're like, and like we're all just gonna be so excited.
How's that possible?
That's an interesting like mechanic, but how the hell would you get that to be implemented? Like
No, because the white dragon skin, you'll be able. I hope you'll be able to put it on the hybrid dragon once the hybrid.
You should be able
Oh,
to.
I never thought of that. I thought
You
you could
will.
only just have the skin itself. I didn't.
Someone mentioned the dragon breeding thing, and like I started to think of like gene pools
Well,
and
hybrids,
how you would
hybrids
mix.
can't breed.
No.
Yeah, but like non-hybrids breeding and then creating an interesting like actual organic hybrid. Like
No,
the gene
there's-
pool.
I don't think that's planned.
No, it's not. But like, how would you implement that? That's just an interesting, fascinating idea.
I don't think they can mate it all though.
I'm just saying it would be cool in 2 years when like a bunch of people are buying the game that aren't pledges, see a white hybrid flying around and they're just shocked and amazed.
Yeah.
That's
So to answer his question, you can choose a species upon login, and if you have skins on your account, you can apply a skin to that species.
Correct.
Yes.
Nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
Did we lose Jayo? I think he. I didn't hear a conk, so.
No, he's
is he alive?
here.
At Conk? What?
Like,
Oh yeah,
face
I
desk.
do more listening than I do talking.
Fair enough.
I love how all of the Kickstart dragons are different, and they have like their own uniqueness to them. And I think that if all the other dragons that are coming up also have uniqueness, it's gonna be such a good game.
I came into this as one of the $18 backers, and then I finally caught one of the latecomers combos.
Same.
I came into this because of Anthomnia's videos.
Oh yeah.
Same.
Oh yeah, no, Anthony got me really got me interested. I was skeptical on the fence because Kickstarter is notorious to have like really bad projects, but Ant's videos were like he kind of pushed me off the fence and you're like, yeah, this game I think I can have faith in it.
Yeah.
I would like to say thank you to Anthomnia for making that video because I think that showed a lot of people.
Same
the
here.
dragons.
Yeah,
and I
I've
think
heard
it-
better
videos too.
I mean, can we
I'm
get back
pretty
on
sure
topic here?
he brung a lot of people
Breeding
in.
DLC.
So
Did-
I'll put it this
Did you
way.
guys see that Anthomnia's that first dragon video he put out has almost 1 million views?
Yeah.
That's
probably
amazing.
watched it like 100 times.
So Anth, I guess your subscriber count probably jumped quite significantly.
Yeah,
No,
I
he
think
has
in
to
the
make
span of
only
like a
data.
week, I jumped from 595,000 to 615,000.
Jesus!
Wow.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Yeah, it was a pretty good week. Kinda gotta admit.
Man, remember when you thought it wouldn't go over well?
So like with you
You got
getting
a
a bunch of
massive
like
power.
offers, did
I
you
didn't
get a
think I'd
bunch
do
of
it justice. Like
advertising?
that's the thing about. Like I took a couple hours. I spoke with Jao. I still do it. Jo. I took
I
some time
answered
to
to
speak with
both.
him. And I quizzed him on
good,
some
fine.
developer stuff because like when I talk about a project or a game, I'm putting my personality and my reputation on the line. I mean, if Jo was to run off with the money or he had the intention to, I mean that falls back on me type of thing. So I got to know him more. I found out more about his background in coding and like as it stands right now and the things that I know that I'm not allowed to tell you guys from NDAs and stuff, but also the things that you guys now know about the Dragon Breath and the sounds and the people he's working with. I think he's a very competent developer. I think he's got a very knowledgeable foundation on what he's been doing. I've spoken to other industry experts about him too, and he has a good reputation as far as I'm concerned, and the groundwork of what he's making. Like I genuinely do believe in this project. I wouldn't have touched it if I didn't. And trust me, I turn down a lot of cool projects like weekly because people need to get funding, but they don't know how to do what they say they're gonna do. And then I speak to Jo, and I'm just thinking, it's gonna be the same thing. He's a really cool idea. He's not gonna know how to do the stuff though. And then he basically speaks a second language to me with coding, and I'm like, oh my god.
Brain cannot compute.
Like I have complete confidence in Jo. I put my reputation on that. Like as a YouTuber, and that's all I have. My reputation.
Yeah.
Yes,
But,
this
you know,
game was the first game I ever kickstarted. I've never kickstarted anything before.
If I can just hop off of what he just said there, when it comes, there's some criticism about the placeholder marketplace stuff we're using in the game, but what you never hear from any of the critics is, the coding that goes into making those placeholders do things, the movement, the networking, the net code, I mean, how many alphas have you seen where you get people in a server and everything's smooth? I mean, a lot of times they're lagging, they're hopping, they're jumping, skipping, rubber banding, all kinds of things like that happening. Things as simple as a chat box. I mean, all that stuff. Nobody's, none of the critics have said anything about.
All right. Real quick, I'm gonna stop this video here, and then I'm gonna make a part 2. So give me just 1 minute.